is live, but uh, sold the car. Sorry, sold the Camaro. But it's for a good cause. This 2000 BMW has seen its better days. It actually got running pretty good. It's gonna become an electric car just to prove it runs. We'll fire up. But the clutch was out. I thought, man, if I've got to put a clutch in, I'm gonna put. Sorry, it's a little bright now. Put 2.5 liter. So anyway, sorry, let me camera's a little dirty. There we go, a little better. Anyhow, yeah, it runs. It's a bunch of these like MIT master PhD people and all that saying, and my battery's in the trunk, saying all these permanent magnet. Basically, they're saying permanent magnet alternators don't exist. Is what they're saying. I've got a winding in here. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a forklift motor. Finally, and this is what's gonna be great. Finally, you'll be able to ask your friends what kind of motor you got in there. Because right now, you actually ought to be saying what kind of engine. Because gas is engines. But just a joke anyway. But yeah. So just to show you, okay, so we'll take this, sell this engine. I guess I gotta pop the hood first. But so look up. So I'm basically making this so I don't get killed while I make it, because I made one of the permanent energy. What do they call them? Perpetual energy machines. We'll see. Bam, bam. Look, I got room. This monster. This is the 2.5 liter. So if anybody needs a 2.5 liter BMW engine, 130,000 miles, it runs great. I'll be selling it. But I'm going to keep that alternator. I'm going to keep the power steering pump and the AC. I'm not even going to have to unhook all that. Well, power steering pump I will because it's bad. But other than that, and then I'll create my own. That's what I'm going to do. Create my caged bracket here. To run all that. I'm going to leave all that where it is, pretty much. Radiator, won't need that anymore. That fan, might even be able to use it for something. Won't need any of that anymore. Engine, don't need that. Don't need this. And the good news about this car, one, I already had it. Two, the engine already had to come out. Three, these things come with about 18 miles worth of wire built into them standard. Do you think I'm kidding? In these, all the way back through here, there are looms of wire this thick, like 16 gauge, and then there's just stacked. So if you ever get in a wreck, you're in pretty good shape. Maybe that's what's going on over here. My convertible top don't quite power operate. I just thought about that. I got a little dent over here too. You might have damaged. Might have to check my 3 miles of wiring right there. Anyhow, with a battery like that, actually I'm going to use. I don't need no $18,000 battery. This Duracell $150 at Sam's Club was enough. But I could actually with one of those little top post, side post, whatever. That's the only battery I'm going to use. I have one battery, as far as I know. Now, basically, here's how a car alternator works. You've got a stator, which is, imagine this compass is another group of these windings, like right here. And then you've got a rotor, which I'll show you, which is just iron, which rotates inside of here and creates a magnetic field. It goes through here, where it is regulated, highly regulated, which is how I accidentally got into working on some of this stuff. Discovering it, right there. Regulator, that takes you down to your whatever, 14, 13A, 14 volts or whatever, while it's working. Now, this is how this works. And let me also show. Attention, PhD, professors, MIT, doubters, whoever you are. I don't mean to pick on MIT, but there's a bunch of brainiacs on there who think that this technology doesn't work. Well, for one, Nikola Tesla had this technology years ago. For two, I built one, and since I'm not as smart as you, if I can build one, it just shows me you're too lazy or too cheap to actually go buy the parts to build one. So this car will run. I don't know what motor I'm going to use for a drive motor yet. Basically, I'm just going to create a bracket and use that as the motor, as what this engine does. And they make because now, when I had this idea 20 years ago, they didn't make all that crap. But now they make the gas pedals, they make the little control units and all that you can. So I'm going to build one. They won't, and I'm sure Tesla knows about this. Just look up any of those perpetual energy machines that people say don't work. Well, okay, so watch this thing. You see, there's no magnetism around this right now. That's just from me moving it. Okay, it's gonna go back to south where it was on there. I can move it all the way around this. I'm sitting on my plastic trash can. There's nothing in there. There's no special thing, and I can make one with just one of these inverters and a battery and a car alternator. As long as you're producing more, you just have to you just can get rid of that or use permanent magnet alternators like I'll show you. I lost my cap somewhere. But anyway, these just hook onto your battery, and then you press your little button, and then you got your two turntables and a microphone. And in this case, you got two plug-ins and a USB. So, what you got there? Hang on, I'm gonna give myself a thumbs up. Bam! Can't do it. Oh, it's just showing me thumbs up. I gotta give myself one. Anyhow, so here's the inside of this alternator. Oh, did you see that? When I set this alternator down, this starts to move. Oh, what? Ooh, whoops. What's going on? What's going on? That magnet's going crazy as I go around this alternator. It's not hooked up. What's going on? What kind of witchcraft is this? Well, I'm getting ready to show you. Hang on. Sorry, let me find something to set you on. Bam! Sorry, I'm high tech. I'll tell you. The sad part is I've got a stand for that. Bam! Here we go. But what I've got is I have just slid a few these magnets in here. Where's my box? Okay, so I bought some rare earth. See, I can't even pronounce them. They're like whatever. They're N52. The strong rare earth magnets. Now these ain't your grandmother's refrigerator magnet, okay? I have the stack, and even though these are tiny, at the stack, I don't feel like taking them all out. But anyway, I had the stack like that. I think I made a video. If not, I will once I take them all out. But I had one like way over here. That sucker, man, jumps in the air and goes to land in there, and that's why you see some cracked ones now, because I was doing parlor tricks like that. Now, what you got is on a car alternator, you got brushes. It's a brush. I'm gonna show them to you. I'm gonna show them to the doubters. Now, you notice like your home electricity. This ain't that. This ain't that. This is different. Okay, totally different theory. Totally different. You can throw your neutrons and all that bullshit away. Okay, your neutrons, your protons, your tampons, throw them all away. Okay, they ain't got nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with this. Right here, magnets, wires, battery. And I don't even need a battery, okay? Because for 20 years, longer than most of you cowards been alive, people have been turning these into windmill generators with no power needed. Okay, go watch. I'll set this here. That thing probably just ought to go crazy. Yeah, anyway. I go around it, it does. No, make a lighter out of me. Make a lighter out of me. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, as you see. Well, as you don't see, because I wasn't looking at it. As I go around it, yeah. Well, be dip there. Okay, sit still, will you? See how you break? I got magnets over here too. Oh, there you go. Okay, now here we go. Okay. Woo. You see that? Ooh, look. And man, you know what? I don't even have a rectifier. I don't have no, what do you call that? Some computer board monitoring my delta configuration and my magnetism scream. Fucking idiots. Anyway, I'm sorry. See, I was trying. Anyhow, I just get mad just because people don't understand stuff and they're so smart. They're too smart for your own good. That's the problem. Too smart for your own good. I'm gonna take a car battery. This crap right here. A few more of these. A big motor. And about $300 worth of crap from Amazon. And this thing's going to be, as far as I know, the world's first self-charging 2000 BMW anyway. Because I'm sure somebody's already made a self-charging car. They probably just don't want to get killed. And tell you about it. Now here's the kicker. You take any electric car out there right now, and you take one of these that you build. You're going to have to build it. I think actually you could buy a windmill generator. And as you notice, this is I think this is a special windings maybe that I bought. I can't remember. I've done this so many times and all this crap. But anyway, I don't have these attached. And, I'm just playing with this right now, seeing what's going on. There we go. But anyhow, as the world turns, now you see you got that one on the inside. You got windings on the inside. Okay. Then you got, so instead of the 12 volts coming from the battery going down these worthless pieces of crap, the magnets replaced your 12 volts. That's all that happened. Wow, man. Call Einstein, rewrite the freaking science books. That's all that happened. Okay? So now, when that is over this, like it sits, and I can't spin it around because now all my magnets stick to that, that creates a magnetic field. And that magnetic field, go study Tesla, because if we would have listened to Tesla instead of Edison, you'd have house electricity for free right now. But no! And just like the car, once you look into the car, Tesla had a car. Thanks you, Dr. Stephen Greer, for sharing that story where J.P. Morgan says, yeah, Tesla car just ran off the energy pull from the atmosphere. You can pull energy from the atmosphere. You can put crap in the ground, create a earth battery. You could run your house off of just putting poles in the ground and do some other stuff. You could build one of these things. I'm gonna go on a rant here for a minute. So anyway, so he has a car, goes to J.P. Morgan, and wants the loan to build the cars. J.P. Morgan says, well, can you put a meter on it? I believe it's J.P. Morgan. Don't want to oust anybody's family. Tesla says no. Says, well, we're not going to make it then. Because that is the whole plan. You were still a slave. You were still a slave, and once black people and people in the United States find out, they're going to be pissed. Because wake up, all you got to do is wake up and see. 50%, I don't know about you. Well, it does. You add up your taxes. Okay? I added up. I need about, I don't know, almost, so I sold my car. I'm going to need $1,500, $2,000 worth of, let's say $1,500 worth of crap to do this project here. Okay, I'm gonna have to hand the government $125 for taxes on that, my local government. Every time he goes spends, it's 7%. Okay, property taxes, income tax. Income, you're paying at least a third of your income. Then they got your property tax. Then you got your, anytime you buy something, buy this stuff here, I paid 7% on tax on all of this. Now, thanks to President Scumbag Obama, I had to pay all the tax online. You didn't have to used to pay state tax online when you bought out of state, but because Obama's a scumbag, now you do. And he also, that's why victory gardens are illegal. They're not enforcing that yet, but once the Mark of the Beast comes out, and they're going to try to starve you. Once you look into Bill Gates buying all the farmland, look into the WOTUS Act, government owns all the water now. Basically, I'm sick of it. I'm tired. That's why I'm doing this. Actually, Joe Biden helped us come to fruition. So thank you, Joe Biden, and not because of how you think. I just got tired of fucking paying $4 for gas. Okay, so excuse my French. $4 and $6. Okay, premium right now is for something. This takes premium. Um, I've had $6 gas in the Camaro before because it was premium. I'm going to create my own energy for free, never have to pay for gasoline again. They also have the systems you can put into your power box for a gas power generator. So I guess why not? I ought to be able to hire an electrician, come out, hook one of those up, and put one of my perpetual energy machines on there that don't work, which actually is just what you need is at least a 1 horsepower farm implement motor to drive one of these. That's what you need because they'll do at least like 3,500 RPM. Just get you pulley. God gave us, imagine, God gave us all this years ago. But you're gonna have to build them yourself. You're gonna have to build them yourself, or find somebody who builds them to buy them from. This is just on the outside, has a little pulley, it goes on there. Now this is, let me explain to you. Okay, I'm sorry I get on the rants. Okay, all the doubters, this is how this works. Okay, I just showed you how these work. I could turn this with my hand and produce, when I get it built, I'll show you. Because I'm going to document all this. Turn this with your hand, I can produce voltage. Modify the right one of these the right way, you can get 120 volts. You can get, take a semi one, you can get 240 volts. So I'm going to build one of those just so I don't have to run the thing to do a welder and forgive all my crap. Get all the stuff out of here, but for another $150 added to what you see here, I have perpetual energy machine. And what they're calling that, basically it's just energy multiplication. I plugged in my motor here that ran this. I had a house dimmer switch, which didn't work too good because it got hot. But now they make little switches because you want to be able to control the speed. Because at first, with the battery, you have to set it low, get it spinning. Then once it gets to spinning and producing its own power, you can crank it up, and then just plug this in, or this will already be plugged into the battery. But actually, like once this starts, you could disconnect the battery. Let's say this is the battery. Disconnect the battery and run the inverter and plug straight in, or wire straight in, which is what you're seeing. If you've seen one online where the guys are pulling on the cord and getting them started, that's all they're doing. They're starting the magnetism in this, which is producing electricity, which is driving the motor that I don't have anymore because somebody stole it. So, and then I give one away too. We won't get into that. Okay, well, I'll give one to TBN's son, Paul Crouch, some years ago. $2,500 it cost me to build my first one. I didn't get a thank you, kiss my ass, or nothing. But then, I don't know. But anyway, a few years later, people are building the power boxes out of them. So, but that's what those big power boxes and things, seem they're little small units of these. I don't want anybody to take them apart and let them know what's going on, but that's what's going on. But they still need charged. But you build them right, they don't ever need charged. And basically, just use that to drive the already existing addition, to drive the car, and voila, self regenerating charging electric car, which is a matter of fact because Ford has the technology now to where you can just plug into, again, excuse the mess, plug into your house. You can run your house for 2 days off of the Ford F-150 Lightning. So if I bought one of those chargers, I could just leave my switch on my car with my car running in neutral, or just maybe jack it up, whatever, or maybe just have, or just my, but so you wouldn't have to have another one. I could plug my car in and run my house off of it at night, and then the government had to pay me. Well, I say government, power company, same thing, because they are same thing. Because they're killing you. They're putting poison. Now, this is what finally pissed me off. Okay, the government did try to kill me. They tried to kill all of you too.
in the last 3 years with that thing. Now they're finally saying, "Oh, finally it came from a lab." Well, I told you all that 3 years ago. And actually, go watch. See if I can leave a link in this. Crimes and Cover Up, Blaze TV. Um, the government bought 50% of the Moderna vaccine in 2015. The current Moderna goo they're trying to inject the crap into you in 2015. So I can't say too much more. I'll put the link in the video because I don't want this one taken down. But they're going to try to do everything else because they want you slaves. They want you to keep paying your 50% in taxes. Then it used to be when you paid your house off, you didn't have to pay taxes anymore. But now on that land, so now you do. So I'm just gonna sell all my crap. I'm gonna go buy me a little bitty piece of land, whatever. I'm gonna raise chickens, cows, because they're attacking the backyard chickens right now, saying those are unsafe. It's unsafe for you to have backyard natural free range chickens, but it's okay for them to keep millions of them in a cage all together, with their necks bolted down to where they can't even move. That's humane, isn't it? And that's injected with antibiotics, and soon to be the other mystery goo in your beef, and but that's okay. That's gonna be just fine. You know. So yeah, I got tired of it. I'm gonna grow my own food with God's seed, real food, not Roundup seed from these freaking Obama government creation facilities. I'm gonna create my own electricity. I'm gonna create my own electric car, then truck after that, and then if you all do the same, I don't know if they haven't killed me by then. Maybe I'll start replicating these videos, telling them build them yourself. You're gonna have to build them yourself. Uh, Elon Musk done a great thing, freed Twitter, but I don't think he's got the balls to um, go up against the energy company to do this. And he's got the technology, he's got the brains. All you got to do, add this non-existent technology to your cars, Elon. I challenge you. There you go. If you got a set of hairy boys between you, there's my challenge to you. You can get it done before I do, but you better hurry because I'm gonna be done in about 30 days or less. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna get out of here. I got a lot of work to do. Got to get this car ready. You guys coming to get the car today? The Camaro. Congratulations on that. And thank you for that. I didn't really want to sell it, but the world needs free energy, and I'm sick of people selling us out. And you got to be too. Get rid of, I mean, we've got to get rid of these politicians who want 50% of your salary, and they want you so you can't afford crap, so they can go to war. And this war in Ukraine, we started it. The United States started it. Go look it up. Obama put in Zelensky, disrupted the area over there, put in whatever, the guy over there, and created all this shit. Obama created all this shit. We're paying for a war that Obama started. And I better get off here before they shut this video because I want this video to make it. Because I'm tired of people paying, getting ripped off. The little bit of money that they're left with, they got to pay the freaking energy company with. But if we can start shipping crap for free, self-recharging semis, Elon has the semis. Let's put self-regenerating things on them. All I got to do is regulate the power. If I can create 240 volts with 220 volts with one of these to run a welder in my garage, you can do that with your millions, with your billions and your brains. Come on. Tell me it can't be done. It can be done. But money is the root. The love of money is the root of all evil. People will not do it because they can't fucking charge you for it every month. They want you to pay for every gallon, every kilowatt of bullshit. Well, we're done. Guess what? Government, energy companies, all that shit, we're done. I'm giving it to you for free right now. I'm going to document everything. If my dumbass can do it, anybody can do it. I'm sorry for cussing, but I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you taking 70% of my money. I'm not afraid to work, but you're not going to take 70% of my money, okay? I'm here at the freaking middle age, work my life to have about what you've seen in this camera to show for it, okay? Because you all want to take it in fucking taxes and poison food, and then try to come kill me with this crap, and then try to come kill me with the cure, which I was smart enough not to take, and I'll never take. You can shove that thing up your ass, along with the mark of the beast and the other crap, and any new laws you want to come up with. Because guess what? What was it? The Declaration of Independence. It doesn't have a time limit on it. When our politicians become unruly and no longer represent us, it's time to boot their ass out and start with new people. So you can take that one to heart, and I mean it with the voting and whatever we got to do. But I'm done. You're not getting 70% of my money anymore. I'm gonna start building these and selling them, and I'll pay my taxes. I'll do whatever, but I'm gonna give the money away to charity. I give whatever. You gotta get as little as you can. I'm gonna hire accountants. You get as little as you can. I don't make enough. Shit, I'm under the poverty level now. I live with my mom. So I mean, what you gonna do to me? You'll never find me in the desert, 30 miles away from another human being. What are you gonna do? You gonna send a spaceship out there to come get me? Because the government, remember your government, what they tell you? Told you, you saw a weather balloon. I saw a flying saucer in 2016. Just okay, we'll leave it at that. I saw one, was with another human being who saw what I saw. I think I'm nuts or whatever, but so at least we got that technology protecting us, because I don't think it was alien. The government's been Star Wars, all that. We've been there, done that. They've admitted it. Your government's admitted it. We've traveled to stars with alien races. We've been there, done that. We have technology. They have beyond this technology. You kidding me? This is child's play. This is nothing. Create free energy out of this. They got, look it up. We had rocks that put out heat. The old ancient civilizations, Ions, Master, they're God-given. They're rocks that put out heat you could heat your house with in the wintertime. God made them. These aren't like alien crap. But the government never tell you about it, because they want to keep you a slave. Slave. You are a slave. You're still a slave. If that ain't slavery, I don't know what is. You get a weekend pass, and you get a little bit of time off at night to go home and raise your future slaves, your kids, for them, and to get all that TV crap pumped into you. So you go watch your Netflix, and then you go watch your TV where they're going to pump all this hate crime and pin us all against each other. Because, yep, black, white, brown, yep, they're going to tell you got to hate me because I'm white, and I got to hate you because you're different than me. Well, I don't. Guess what? I don't. I get all the black, brown, whatever people of the world. This is all your technology too. I don't care what color you are. We're all in this together. This is we got to unite. Human race, one race, human race, and the government ain't part of it because they've sold us out to the aliens and the devil. Okay, politicians are evil. We gotta get rid of them. We gotta start over. It's just ridiculous. If you ain't on board with the free energy and the free food and the free education and and I ain't talking about everything for free, but enough of this slavery bullshit. We're going to have to stand up. We're slaves. Enough of it. I'm sick of it. That's all. I'm going to free. This is all going to be free. It's already out there. Do the search. Go look for your, I'll link a couple channels underneath. You can go find the technology. You might be done building yours before I am. But I'm out of here. I'm going to go get working on this car, and I got to go walk my dog. I hope you all have a great day, and God bless. Stay free, stay safe, and may God bless the United States again, and kick all of our politicians' lying asses out. In Jesus' name, amen. Sorry to cuss, but I'm outie.